Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a look at here at OPP. Yeah, you know me. Just kidding, of course. If you understand the reference, comment below. We're going to take a look at some key factors here. Obviously, this nice little middle finger we're seeing down here for volume, which is pretty cool. And then we're also going to take a look at the back-end data as well and just kind of see where we're at with liquidation. Before we jump into that, I got to give some props to my community members here. This is fantastic stuff. Take a look at this here. Well, SKL, 153% in 4 days. That's actually really awesome. However, I'm more so like the fact that we took an OP trade 15 days ago, hit all profit targets at 143%. It's a nice swing trade if you ask me. Okay, so ARB is as well, Matic, list goes on here. Fantastic stuff. Really loving some swing trades. So congrats to our community members. If you're interested, cryptocash.tech is a site linked down below. You can register to become a community member. We have Premium and Premium Plus. Premium Plus is my day trading bot where we scalp the market effectively. That's automated, something that I created, of course. I don't actually day trade anymore, but I used to for quite a long time, almost 15 years, and I got tired of the gray hairs and just the stress that comes with it. So if that's what you want, that's your boat, go ahead and float it. Go ahead and check it out, cryptocash.tech again. So here's OP in the last, well, instead of 12 hours, let's look at the last 7 days. So I want to kind of understand slightly bigger picture for liquidation, and we can see, oof, geez, poor things here. Again, this is what happens when you use high leverage. Right? Again, you saw we hit all of our targets in 15 days. Had we used high leverage, we probably would have got liquidated there, right? We don't. We use realistic 5 to 10x leverage, and it just works, okay? So it's a really sweet spot there. But what I'm getting at here is that there's tons of liquidation down at the $3.10 mark. Price recovers and goes opposite direction instantly. What this is telling us here is there's not a lot of shorts or longs in the market. I mean, there is technically some longs at $3.90, and a few shorts that just got hit there, maybe $4.20, but this really just implies that with less longs and shorts in either direction, the price can continue to run. There's more propensity for that to occur. If the price stops here, of course, we can talk about the lower levels there. What I have here, of course, is my fib levels drawn out from top to bottom. So basically, I pulled them from top to bottom. The main reason why is because it's running and we don't know how much higher it's going to go. So if you put fibs up here, for example, it may not be the most accurate because the daily candle hasn't closed yet. So I just get that question a lot, so I like to cover how to draw fibs correctly. Most recent high, most recent low. That's essentially what I just did there. All right, so daily time frame. Let's work our way down and see what's going on here. Okay, so when we take a look here, we got fair value gap, just to clarify, between 250 and about 320. Not a big deal. We got partial fill there. It's not a guarantee it's going to get completely filled. Some people kind of mistake that, but just know that is a potential reality. If the price does end up pulling back, say Bitcoin trends towards 40,000 or just dumps by 10% in one day, we could probably expect that fair value gap to get filled. If that doesn't happen, I don't see that actually occurring in the near future. That being said, MACD is converging, really strong, of course. Everything's looking fantastic here. Stochastic RSI is swinging down, but it looks like it wants to swing a second time to the upside. That's typically a very, very strong sign. So ultimately, we're in a position right now where there's nothing that's bearish whatsoever, and we should really just kind of anticipate the price action to continue higher. Again, trend lines are your friend. You want to kind of draw trend lines out, concurrent with price action. So I'm just going to put that line there for the moment. We'll take a look at it later just to get perspective here and kind of see where we're at. But for the most part, we can see the price action waking up to this 1.414 and effectively rejecting initially off of that. Okay, it's really, really common for 272, 414, 618 levels to essentially hold the price action in place. Because again, we're past that 1.0 mark. And we're in a situation where we should experience, some resistance here soon. And that doesn't mean resistance caused the price just to pull right back. It just means that that level is going to hold us in place, perhaps for a little bit longer, and effectively keep the price action going sideways. We could even see, some type of a bull pennant pattern start to form. We want to be on the lookout for bull flags too. Those are really common right now. So just a few things to kind of consider for big picture. When we take though a look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see stochastic RSI swinging up. RSI is peaking at 70. That's pretty common. So we're going to need a lot more volume to break through that, but it'd be actually just fine if the price goes sideways. RSI tapers off here, and we get a little bouncy poo right there. That's usually where I like to take entry at 50 on the RSI on the 4-hour after the price consolidates for a little while. MACD is converging, implying we're going to probably see the price action continue higher. We're above all moving averages, so there's literally nothing here on the 4-hour time frame telling us it wants to turn around. We're only 4-hour candles into this continuation, 16 hours out of 36. Okay, that's pretty awesome. We're halfway through and the price just barely peaking out. So fantastic stuff in that regard. When we look at the hourly here, we are looking at a few key factors. So what are we going to look at here on the hourly? What do you think it is? Big surprise, right? Ichimoku Cloud just confirming that we're in good shape here. No reason to take a short position. I like to emphasize this too, because some folks think that just because I don't want to buy the top at a long doesn't mean, or that they think it means like taking a short. It's a really crazy thing. Like some people just have this itchy trigger finger. They have to take a trade at all times. And you got to recognize, I haven't taken a swing trade in 3 days, but we're raking in the profit from the last month's worth of trades, right? So I'd much rather do that and kind of sit on autopilot instead of just like forcing a trade and trying to look for opportunities. Granted, I look at like 30 to 40 coins a day on average, probably even more. And in that time, I might find 1 or 2 good potential entries, okay? So again, I'm looking for reasons not to take a trade than to take one. Right now, OP is exuding all the qualities to consider a long position over a short position. That's what I'm getting at here, okay? So again, it's not black and white. Just because I say don't take a long doesn't mean to take a short. Come on, people. Get with it. All right. Anyways, I'm talking to anyone and everyone who's listening, if that makes any sense, because I know it doesn't speak to everyone. If you've done that before, I've done it before. Shoot, it happens, but try not to. It's a crazy market right now. Okay, so we're at a 9 on TD sequential on the hourly. So we have pushed for 9 hours straight. It explains why the price is consolidating here. So what I'm going to be looking for is if the price action can pretty much stay here for the next 3 or 4 more hours. We get a nice little reset on this TD sequential. I think there's more likely that the price is going to go up. Okay, so I'm going to consider a long entry here in the relative near future, but not until it confirms this area. Okay, again, 1.414 common retracement level. And what we could expect too, the price doesn't pull back. There could be a chance to fill this fair value gap. Price comes down to this 1 bounces, or worst case scenario, 0.786. If we take a look at here and we draw out these fibs here a little bit more effectively, just say hypothetically, and I can post this on our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord, you can kind of see here, the price does pull back. It would be that 372, 358, or 344. I'm not really subscribing to that just yet, though. I personally think that we're going to see this 1.0 hold fairly strong at 384, and we might actually not even see that level retested. It'll probably continue to flag out here, or the price action will probably do something along these lines. This and this are extremely common right now. Okay, a lot of it hinges on Bitcoin's success, though, too. Keep in mind, OP's kind of proven to defy that for the moment. But once these coins align themselves with Bitcoin, or just say Bitcoin pulls back, that's why we see the flag patterns a lot. And then once Bitcoin stabilizes, they take off. It's a common characteristic. Anyways, there's all green lights here to leave your long position open. I guess that's the summary here. Okay, I would personally wait to take a long. That's just me personally. I'm sure the price will continue to run as soon as I upload this video. It happens all the time. But again, there is nothing wrong with missing an opportunity and waiting for a better one. Okay. Again, FOMO is a very real thing, but you shouldn't. Okay, do me a favor. If you're part of my premium group, watch the instructional videos, my university videos on the website. Most people will overlook that, and it's extremely important and very vital because I cover emotional trading. It's something you want to definitely double check. Also double check this too if you're new to the channel. Even if you aren't, make sure you reference this exchange, Phenomenal Exchange, no KYC or VPN. If you use my link to register, you get significant benefit rewards, which are available until the year end. Okay, so keep in mind, Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. Highly recommended, my favorite by far. They've treated our community very well. We in fact have an admin over in our Discord that's able to kind of help out as well. So it's awesome stuff there. So be sure to check that out. And again, if you're curious about Premium Plus, again, these are just day trading bots that I keep scalping the market with. Just keep on scalping, baby. Anyways, thanks again. Hope that works out well for you. Thanks for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.